beyond the regular routine. Okay, while we're waiting for everyone, maybe we'll do an icebreaker. If you could meet any person and from the history, whom would you like to meet? Maybe you can type in the chat also, and some can respond. Yeah, if you could go back in history and meet anyone, like a time machine, you could, go back 100 years, 1,000 years, 100,000 years, or 100 million years. Whom would you like to meet? Mm. And maybe a little bit why also, like why would you like to meet him or her? Mm. Who wants to verbalize? Or some of you can speak also. Kabir is saying you want to meet Birbal, Akbar Birbal, the minister of Akbar. Why? Why you would like to meet him? Just curious. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just curious.
Really intelligent.
Very intelligent. Okay. Nice. Anyone else? Everyone, please try to respond. Pari, what about you? Want to speak up?
Um, maybe, I mean, like, I've been a fan of, like, Marie Curie is very, like, she's a really cool scientist. Or maybe, like, Nishio Kaku, because, like, I mean, even though, like, he's Japanese, we have the same last name. And I feel like, he's very knowledgeable in, like, physics. So, like, I could get, like, lots of, like, information I can learn. And, like, what, I don't know, maybe just any famous scientist, I guess.
He's famous scientist.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Anyone else want to type in? Is everyone preparing their response or typing? Navya says Krishna and Prabhupada because I want to see what they were like and talk with them. Okay, nice. Athar says Kobe Bryant. Kobe is like a basketball player.
Yes, Prabhuji.
I thought you loved soccer. You want to meet Ronaldo or someone like that. Are you a basketball fan or soccer fan?
Mostly soccer.
Both?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, interesting. So this player is no more present. Like, is he?
Yes, Prabhuji. His soul departed in like 2020, I think.
Oh, okay. So he left his body. Okay. Okay. Shambhavi said drama, not drama. You meant? Okay, good. Lakshay is saying. Actually, want to elaborate? Who? Because I don't know the first name. Who is he? Okay. Thank you. I see so many wonderful responses. Well, I don't have a time machine to send you, and but well, we go back in the time machine. So someone said Dhruva, so we'll go back and meet Dhruva through hearing. Okay, but before we get to the Dhruva story, we need to purify ourselves by the chanting of the holy name so that we can have easy journey to other planets and go back in time like Narada or go back anywhere. So you can all take your japamalas and then we'll chant together one round of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And today there is special Kahoot also. Okay. So we'll do a special Kahoot for what we have covered so far in the story of Dhruva. Who's going to win the Kahoot today? Navya? Anyone else? Dhruv? Shambhavi? Okay. Well, we'll see shortly today. So let's pray and intensely and chant sincerely. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishnaye Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashadeshaini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Priya Dvaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Let's chant together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम कृष्ण हरे राम
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
हरे कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram
कृष्ण
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna Ram Ram Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
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 Ram Mama
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram
Mama Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Krishna
राम
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
राम
Hare Ram
कृष्ण
Hare Ram 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 Hare
कृष्ण हरे
Krishna Krishna
राम
Ram
राम हरे
Hare
Krishna Krishna
कृष्ण
Ram
कृष्ण
Ram
हरे राम
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna,
हरे
Hare
राम
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
राम
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Mama
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Ram Ram Mama Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Mama
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Mama
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram,
कृष्ण हरे
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Mama
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna
कृष्ण हरे
Krishna Krishna Ram Ram Mama Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
कृष्ण
Ram
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Mama
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
कृष्ण हरे
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Mama
Krishna,
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Mama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Mama Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram Hare
Ram Mama
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Mama
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Ram Mama
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram Ram Mama Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Ram Mama Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Mama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Mama Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Ram
Hare
Ram Mama
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Mama Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Mama
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Mama
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Mama
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna Krishna Ram Mama Hare Krishna Krishna Ram
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Ram Mama
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram,
Krishna Krishna Ram
Hare
Mama
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna Krishna Ram Mama Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram Mama Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Ram Mama Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Mama Hare Krishna 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 Ram Mama
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Mama
Ram,
Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Mama Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin iti namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatadeshatariणे Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim Yatkripātamaham vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Paramanandamadhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishvaram Dhruva uvacha Yonta pravishya mama vacha imam prasuptam Sanjeevayat akhila shakti dhara svadhamna Anyamsha hastacharana shravana tvagadi pranam namo bhagavate purushaya tubhyam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you so much, dear worshipable devotees, friends. I offer my humble, respectful obeisance to all of you. Mancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha pitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. I see Pari, Dhruv, Kabir, Shambhavi, Navya, Vinita, Nishita, Vyonto. Thank you for joining and thank you for turning your camera on. And I also see Ishan, Atar, Lakshmi, Vedant, Vidhi, and Shlok. Thank you so much for joining as well. Is everyone doing okay? Happy, comfortable? Had a good spring break? The spring break is over? The summer break is coming soon? How many of you are eagerly waiting for that? That's nice. Many of you. It's starting in 1 month, approximately. Right? About one, I think, yeah, in the northeast part, it starts late and it ends dates, right? It starts in July.
Ends in September. Well, not June and ends in September.
June. Okay, so that's like 1 month away, right? Like beginning of June is almost 1 month away. Yeah. Okay, good. So we are discussing the story of Dhruv Maharaj, right? And this is the verse. How many of you tried remembering this verse? Did anyone try? Now we tried. Okay. How many of you at least opened it after the last class? Okay. Okay, let's maybe you can try to recite. It's on the screen. Yes, Navya and Beyonto. You know the meter now? I recited this earlier.
I've been practicing it like with Brahma Samhita tune.
Okay, go ahead. That's fine.
Yonta pravishya mama vachimamam prasuptam sanjeevayate akhila shakti dharasvadhamna anyamscha hastacharana shravanatvakadin pranannamo bhagavate purushaya tubhyam.
Excellent. Wonderful. Beyonto, you want to try?
I've looked at it, but I haven't really practiced it.
That's fine. You can see and try.
Yonatta pravishaya mama vakamimam prasuptam Sanjeevayate akila shakti dharam swadhamna Anyamscha hastakarana shravanatavgadin prananamo bhagavate purushaya tubhyam.
Very nice. What's the meaning? Dhruva is saying what that Krishna, you have entered in me and you have enlivened my senses, my hasta, my hands, my feet, my uh, hearing, and everything. Because you are Akhila Shakti, you're the universal source of all energy. I offer my humble obeisance unto you, the Supreme Lord. Dhruva is offering obeisance, and then this is the beginning of his prayer. So Lord Vishnu touched his conch shell on Dhruva's head, and Dhruva was, able to recall beautiful verses, right? And then what happened? Who recalls further after he recited the different prayers? Anyone recalls what happened? Yes, Vinita? What happened after he recited the prayers?
Lord Vishnu gave him his own planet and told him about what would happen in the future. And yeah.
Yes, Lord Vishnu gave him a very, very special place, Dhruvaloka, and he would rule for 36,000 years. And then Dhruvaloka is non-different from the spiritual planet. So he would rule here and then go to Dhruvaloka and be there eternally there, right? in this very body. In the future, this is going to happen. Now, the Lord, who knows what happened further after this? Anyone recalls? Lord Vishnu left back for his abode, riding on his horse, right? Riding on the back of his horse, cow, Garuda, elephant. 1, 2, 3, 4. Horse, cow, Garuda, or elephant?
Garuda.
Garuda. Okay, 3. Good. So now imagine if it was you. You wanted something. You all want something? How many of you want something in life? Something, whether college, degree, money, whatever, something you want, material, spiritual. And even if it's very hard to attain, like Dhruva's desire, was it hard to attain? Thank you for being honest. Was it hard to attain? Like it's basically saying, oh, I want the whole world. I want to be the ruler of the whole world. It's easy thing? Very easy. To become just a tiny governor of a city is not easy. What to speak of the, whole earth, and what to speak of not only earth, the entire material, creation, practically greater than Brahma, his fourth. So he got a very hard, very, very difficult to obtain thing. Now, if we obtain, what will be our situation? How will we feel? Tell me some, sure, put some feeling words there. You got to meet God and you got to get what you wanted. How will you feel? You wanted something from God, whether it's whatever, to be something or to get something, and Krishna appeared in front of you and he gave you that. How will you feel? Yeah, put some feeling words. Someone said ecstatic, happy, overjoyed. Okay, this is more words that let everyone feel. The more you engage, the better it will be. Fulfilled, yes, grateful, joyful, thankful. Okay, all these are great. Okay, nice word. Exhilarate. Wow. Now you all will feel those happy emotions, but let's see how Dhruva was feeling, right? Despite having achieved the desired result of his determination by worshipping the lotus feet of the Lord, Dhruva was not very pleased. Ah, that sounds very strange. Raise your hand if it sounds strange to you, right? Sounds strange? Okay, so we'll try to understand now today why Dhruva was not very pleased. Hmm? Okay, let's dive deeper. Raise your hand if you would like to read. Raise your electronic hand, so all of you will get chance at least once. He returned home. What is home here being referred to? Who knows? Please type in. Okay, you can type in the kingdom of dash. What is the home being referred to? The kingdom of his father, Uttanpad, his dad. Yes, his dad's name was Uttanpad. Okay, good. So let's read. Yeah, maybe a third we can start, and then Navya. Yes, let's start from text 28.
Sri Vidura inquired, "My dear Brahmana, the abode of the Lord is very difficult to attain. It can be attained only by pure devotional service, which alone pleases the most affectionate, merciful Lord. Dhruva Maharaj achieved this position even in one life, and he was very wise and conscientious. Why then was he not very pleased?"
You see, all of you have this question. So Vidura is also having this question. Interesting, right? Why was he not pleased? So whom is Vidura asking? If you can tell this, then you get extra laddu. Okay, type in for those who raise. Yes, Dhruv.
He's asking Maitreya.
Okay, good. There are a couple of parallel conversations going on in Bhagavatam. One is Shukdev Goswami and Parikshit Maharaj, right? Then Vidura and Maitreya. Can anyone tell a third one? You get bonus laddu. Yes, Dhruv?
Sutta Goswami and I forgot the other sage. The sages of Naimisharanya. I forgot the leader though.
Very nice. Very good. That's very excellent. So Vidura is asking his teacher, basically Maitreya Muni, and now Maitreya Muni begins to answer. Yes, Navya?
Maitreya answered, Dhruva's heart, which was pierced by the arrows of harsh words of his stepmother, was greatly aggrieved, and thus he fixed upon his goal of life, and did not forget her misbehavior. He did not demand actual liberation from this material world, but at the end of his devotional service, when the Supreme Personality of Godhead appeared before him, he was simply ashamed of the material demands he had in mind.
Did everyone get it? Like, why was he feeling sad? Because he felt, why I asked for, material things, right? I was hearing a class and there was an interesting contrast between Suniti and Suruchi. Everyone remembers these two names? So Suruchi gave tears to Dhruva. Good tears or bad tears? Up, good, down. Suruchi, bad. So a person like Suruchi brought the worst out of Dhruva, right? Pulling someone down. And he was crying and crying and bringing the verse out of someone. But Suniti, now Dhruva was crying after Suruchi said harsh words. And Dhruva was also crying when he met the Supreme Lord Krishna or Vishnu. Isn't that interesting? So he had tears in both the moments, but the second tears were cool tears, right? They were the tears of joy of meeting Krishna. Is everyone getting the context? So Suniti helped to bring the best out of Dhruva. And Suruchi helped to get the worst out of. So we need to follow in the footsteps of Suniti to help to bring the best out of someone, right? We all have good and bad, and with the right support and encouragement, we can help each other to bring the best out of others. So let's see what Dhruva was thinking at the okay. When your turn comes and you can lower your hand so it becomes easy. So who would like to read? Please raise your hand, Kabir.
Dhruv Maharaj thought to himself, to endeavor to be suited in the shade of the lotus feet of the Lord is not an ordinary task, because even the greatest Brahmarakis, headed by Sandana, who practiced Ashtanga Yoga in trance, attended the shelter of the Lord's lotus field only after many, many births. Within 6 months, I achieved the same result, yet due to my thinking differently from the Lord, I fell down from my position.
Very nice. So for 6 months, he was practicing the Bhakti Yoga process given by Narad Muni. Great brahmacharis like Sanak, these are referring to the four Kumaras, Sanak, Sanatan, Sanandana, the four Kumaras. It took a lot of time. The Ashtanga Yoga process in Gita, Arjuna says it's very, very difficult. It's not ordinary task to get the lotus feet of Krishna. He got it easily by practicing Bhakti Yoga, but due to my thinking, I fell down. This is what a sincere person was thinking, oh, what am I asking Krishna? If, like, let's say you go to the richest person in the world and ask him, what will you ask him? If you are in front of the richest person of the world, what will you ask him or her? Okay, type in. Who is what, trillionaires, right? I don't know how much the count is, right? Not million, not billion. They're like have like $400 trillion. Well, so give me specific. Give me specific. Mhm. Give me specific. Don't say like money, or don't say like, ask very specifically. Okay, I want a gold, car or something. Like I want a gold watch, or I want like X amount of money. Give me more precise thing. Whatever. Mm. Give me precise number. What will you ask? Precise number or that like object? All of you are saying like money or something, but give me a precise number, like 1 million, 10 million, $100, 2,000. What will you ask? Someone is saying 100 million, okay. Someone is saying 1 million, okay. Someone is saying 10,000. Someone is saying, okay, I want Legos, okay, right? So the point is, if you now the richest person of this world has 0.00001% wealth, what compared to the supreme wealth of the Lord. It's nothing in comparison, right? Imagine the richest person of this world, their wealth is like a particle of sand on the beach. How many particles of sand are there on the ocean bed? Can you count them? So the richest person of the world, their wealth is just like a one sand particle, right? So now, if you go to the richest person in the world, will you say, okay, can you give me $2? How many of you will say, okay, how about five? Okay, I want $5. Why? It's too less, right? He has potential to give a lot, right? Is that correct? He has the potential to give maybe $50 million, or to speak of $5, right? So similarly, Dhruva is thinking, alas, Krishna, who has the potential to give everything, even the topmost thing, and I asked him just a tiny kingdom, because in that supreme context, what is the kingdom? It's like a particle of sand. So we should know what we should ask Krishna, right? Okay, let's read further. Who has not read? Yes, Dhruv, and then Vinita.
Alas, just look at me. I am so unfortunate. I approached the lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who can immediately cut the chain of repetition of birth and death. But still, out of my foolishness, I prayed for things which are perishable.
So money, wealth, position, degrees, etc. are all perishable. So we should ask the real thing also. I mean, if we want to ask temporary thing, that's our choice. But the real stuff is bhakti. Okay? We must not forget that. That's what Dhruva is saying. Yes, Vinita, next.
Since all of the demigods who are situated in the higher planetary system will have to come down again, they are all envious of my being elevated to Vaikuntha Loka by devotional service. These intolerant demigods have dissipated my intelligence, and only for this reason I could not accept the genuine benediction of the instructions of Sage Narad. Hare Krishna.
Interesting, right? That our intelligence is also covered, is it not? Why do we ask temporary things? Because we feel, oh, if someone has better house, he or she is successful. If someone has better degrees or car or position, he or she is successful. And therefore, we are also conditioned to think that way, is it not? Is that making sense? Okay. But we must always remember what is real wealth, what is real position. Okay. Let's further. Yes, Vedant?
Text 33, right? Dhruva Maharaja lamented, I was under the influence of the illusory energy. Being ignorant of the actual facts, I was sleeping on her lap. Under a vision of duality, I saw my brother as my enemy, and falsely I lamented within my heart, thinking they are my enemies.
You remember the whole story from the beginning? Why he went, why he was upset, because he didn't get chance. He could not even accept Narad Muni's, like to be tolerant. Okay, don't bother too much, right? It's not a big deal, like you didn't get chance. Why are you making a big deal out of it? Be tolerant, it's okay. Why are you thinking he's your enemy? It's okay. But now he is kind of lamenting about it. So it's okay. See, Dhruva's honesty is so, sincerely visible here in all those verses. He was honest throughout, right? Earlier, like how many of us have also realized the same thing? That when we do something, at that time we feel, no, we are right. Dhruva was feeling that yes, his anger is justified. Was he not? Right? His anger was justified. He could not follow. So our parents may say something, our teachers may say something. We'll say, no, don't give me this lecture. I'm done. I know what's right. I know better. But then when we get back to our senses, when we, maybe chant some rounds or realize, then we say, no, oh my God, my mom was right, or my dad was saying right, or my teacher was right. I was foolish for, making this whole thing a big deal. How many of you have experienced that? Anyone experienced? So many times we do. So it's okay, right? We had certain intelligence at that point and we made some decision. So what is the lesson? What's the lesson here? What's the lesson here? Like from our experience, that who would like to share? What's the lesson here? What can we learn from this aspect? Like Dhruva was not able to digest it before, but now he's able to digest it. So what's the takeaway? Yes, Navya?
Don't react too quickly. Maybe give yourself some time before you react and like say, no, you're wrong. And then also maybe try to accept what they're saying and try to see it from their point of view.
Yes, try to see from their point of view. Would you like to learn how to kind of see things from their point or others' point? Have you had some discussions with someone, or whether it's your parents or your teachers, you feel you are right and the other party feels they are right? How many of you had this discussion? It could be with friends, it could be, like you both have a perspective. You both have a perspective. Party one is feeling their perspective is correct. Party two is feeling their perspective is correct. And then there's no common ground, right? Silo thinking. I was in a conflict resolution class recently, and I came across this very nice topic. Would you like to brainstorm it together? It will really help you. What's okay? Now you give me a common topic where you and the other party is still having little like silo thinking. You are in your world, they are in their world, and it's hard to find a common ground. Anyone suggest? Are you following what I'm trying to say here? Would anyone like to suggest? It could be with parents and students or children. It could be with students and teachers. It could be with brothers and sisters. It could be with anything. Like two basically different thought processes. Yes, Dhruv, you want to share? And I want like practical things, not just like, which you might be facing or you are currently facing or you have faced in the past or which could be applicable for all of you. Because all of you have faced this, right? Certain point on all. Okay, now you suggest me a topic.
Never mind. I forgot.
Yeah, Dhruv, you were saying something.
I forgot.
Oh, sorry. How about parents thing? Is it a common topic? Parents have something to share and you have something. How about like what's a common like topic of argument with parents? Give me one or two examples. Yes, Shambhavi.
You want to do something and you think it's like good for you, but your parents like disagree and they think it's like a waste of your time.
Okay. Now, can you be more precise? Like, I agree, like that. So now tell me a little bit more precise. Like, let's pick one topic in that theme. Parents feel that this is good for the child. Child feels, no, I know better. So a little bit more precise. What could be that thing? Yes, Vinita? Yes.
I don't know. I was just like thinking of a random example, like if you come home from school and or like it's been a while since you came home from school and you're saying, I'll do my homework and then I'll eat food, but then your parents are like, no, eat your food first and then do your homework. Like something like that. And it's like, and then if I'm gonna be like, well, I want to get my homework done and then eat my food, but then my parents are like, but if you eat your food first, you'll have more brain power to do your homework or something like that.
How many of you feel we should, that's a topic which others also go through? Do others also go through this food, like take it before doing things and, right? Sometimes. Okay. Should we talk about this topic or anyone has a more exciting topic which everyone might be going through? How about screen time? Is that a common topic? Right? The parents feel, oh, don't do too much screen time, and the kids feel, no, no, no. Okay, we'll talk about screen time. Okay. So what we will do, half of you will act like parents. Okay, here in the class, and half of you will act like students, which you already are. So, but now students will have to speak why parents might be saying what they might be saying. So basically, you have to go in their shoes, right? Or let's keep it simple. So, students basically will express their opinion. Why? So that the parents can try to understand their situation better. Okay? And the parents will try, those who are acting like parents will try to express their opinion why what they're saying is important. Is that okay? Are you all following? Are you following what we're trying to do here? Okay, who all will act like, okay, now put your hands down, Shambhavi. Who all will act like parents? Will act like parents now in this temporary like situation. How many boys we have? Okay, I think we have like a half. Let's do it simple. Let's keep it simple. So the girls are acting like parents. and the boys are acting like, we're going to flip it. You're not. We'll do it reverse. Huh? The girls, you want to act like the students, children? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Let's flip it. So the girls are acting like the students or the children, and the boys are acting like the parents. Is that okay? So now and what's the elephant in the room? That the screen time is an issue, right? So now think of your responses. Start thinking of your responses while I'm trying to set up the area. And whenever you are ready, we'll get started. Okay, so we'll go alternate, huh? We'll go alternate. It's not like a debate. So what is the purpose of this? Okay, who will tell what is the purpose? Maybe, yes, Vinitha? Why are we even doing this?
So that we can learn to see through different perspectives.
Excellent. So that it's not about winning or losing. So please don't consider this as a debate, right? It's about trying to see things from others' perspective, right? Or trying to have an open dialogue. It's not like there's a problem. It's like basically a way to understand the picture, because sometimes parent may not be able to see the children's perspective, and the children may not be able to see the parents' perspective. Okay, so now the setup is ready. Now you can start. Go ahead and share some thoughts. So the girls are acting like children, right? What was it? The other way, right? Navya, what did I say?
The girls are acting as the children, and the
Okay.
boys are acting as parents.
Okay. So you want to start, or let's please raise your hand. If you have a point to share, please raise your hand. So basically, you're helping the other party to understand in a very peaceful and gentle way why that screen time is important. Just imagine like your mom or your dad says, hey, stop it. I've told you 100 times, don't do it. But you're always glued to your phone or iPad or laptop or this and that. And you just stop doing it, right? Okay, Vedi and then Ishan.
Hare Krishna. I need to use my phone and my laptop to do my homework and schoolwork. So that's why I'm always on it.
So need to use for homework, projects, assignments, right? Okay, etc. So basically your school things, right? Mostly. Okay. Yes, Ishan and then Navya.
But also when you're on like YouTube Shorts or Instagram or Facebook for an hour, it damages your eyes and it can lead to permanent damage and glasses potentially.
Okay. Using the NVC language, we try to help understand that your need also, that I am concerned about your health, right? Is that the point? About your health, in particular your eyes, all right? You're watching hours on YouTube Shorts, Insta, or etc., right? Is that your concern here, Ishan, the parent, right? So I try to express your concern or your feelings, okay? Okay, yes, who was next? Shambhavi?
What if I have classes I need to join?
So again, please try to understand this is not a debate. You're not like arguing or counter arguing, like you're helping share your perspective. Okay. So classes, I think they covered basically need to use for homeworks and other, you can say other classes. like this one is a good example, right? Like I am sure you are using some form of gadget to connect to this class, to extracurricular classes, right? Bhakti classes, other classes you may have. Okay, what else? Yes, Bionto?
You can learn bad things on the internet, like it could ruin maybe your perspective of something.
Okay. Okay, basically again a concern about I am concerned. See, when you explain your feelings and needs, then it gets easier for the other party to understand. So I'm concerned about the content these days on internet, right? So a lot of like bad content, vulgar content is there, right? So I'm concerned. So now try to share something. Yes, Navya.
I need I need like when I'm on the screens, I can't miss out on stuff everyone else is doing. And my friends might get angry for me for not replying to whatever they're saying. And I just don't want to miss out on it.
So basically need to use for connecting and communicating with friends. Is that, Navya, did I catch it right?
Yes.
So that if you don't communicate with your classmates, etc., it might cause some issues, right? Okay. What else? Who has not spoken yet? Please share. Yes, Vinita.
In response to the concern about the bad content, I would probably say something um, like, I promise I'm being responsible. I just need you to trust me a little bit because I think when parents tighten down really hard on their kids, that causes them to be even more sneaky and leads them to start acting out even more. So I just need you to trust me a little bit because I promise I'm being safe and responsible. I know what I'm doing.
Beautiful point. That's very, very valid. Like need for trust. I understand that there are a lot of not so good things out there, but I promise and assure you that I don't venture into those areas, right? Mm. And I have my values uh, and ethics, right? And I I am now depends on your age also. Like some of you are 10 years old, some of you are 18 years old. So I'm not saying like one size fits all, and right. So and but we have to see based on a lot of factors, right? And okay, so need for trust, right? Okay, what else? Yes, Pari, then a third.
Like technology can be used like if I'm like studying all day, it's like it can help me unwind and relax. Like if like I'm constantly like working, like that's not good either. Like I mean like technology and screen time like used in like a limited manner, like can like help you like relax, I guess. It's like or if you're like doing the right stuff, of course, but like it can help you relax.
Okay, so basically need for recreation and some entertainment, right? Like you're not machines and you can't just like function 24/7. Right? Parents, are you also empathizing with their needs? Is it helping to understand the other party's needs? That parents ultimately don't want bad for their children, and the children don't want the bad for the parents. But doing this exercise, what happens? I'm not saying the parents are right, I'm not saying the kids are right or the children are right, right? I'm not, but this exercise is just to help to see the other's perspective. So please try to do it when you feel in when things are not, and with not in a mood to win or lose, right? It's not a win or lose thing. It's like a broadening our like horizon of thinking, right? Whenever you feel like this or that, oh, should we go to this place or that place? Should we buy this or that? Should we anytime, especially it's like a big decision. And especially when like two people say do this and two people say do that. Now we can't do both. So we both have to understand each other's person's needs, and it's probably what may happen. Like this is called like a understanding each person's need. We come to a mutual ground. Okay, then and set up some time. Set up some time for time for homework, time for classes, time for recreation, and I have the concern for health. Okay, that I promise you that I will do yoga or I'll do running, but I need my time for, and I need the trust. Okay, then the parents say, okay, I trust you, but I need this. I have a need. So both parties' needs, how can they be addressed, parallelly? And sometimes you have to find like a win-win solution. Okay, a third way, yes, what's your point?
If you're on like a device, you could probably like say something that offends other people. If you have like social media, especially.
Yeah, like some kind of we may say things we don't mean, and like a lot of like basically criticism, we can say, complain on social media, right? Is that what you're referring?
Yes, Babuji.
Basically, useless talks, a lot of like bad talks, useless talks, pulling down others, etc., happens on social media. So again, so you see the emotion is care, concern, right? And the emotion here is not in control or to pull down, hey, never use screen. But the emotion here is what? Trust, need, recreation, connection, right? I think, yes, Vedi, you have a point.
Avni had a point. She wanted to say that a lot of stuff is very digitalized now. So you will need like some sort of device to keep up with everything. Different technologies and all.
Yes. Yeah, there's basically a generation gap also, right? Our parents, or your parents, let's put it this way, your parents grew up mostly in India, correct? And that too in age where they didn't have mobile phones. Like I remember, uh, mobile phones came in India around 2007, where like common people were or tried, had access 2005 onwards. Like before that, like common people did not have access. Like in today's, day, and even in India, a very poor person also has a phone, right? At that time in 2007, like upper middle class would have a phone, right? So at that time, online classes were rare. Ask your parents, have they attended any online classes? I'm sure the answer would be probably no. Hmm? Maybe some little bit. So I think helping that, again, that's not that one is better than the other, right? It's not that this generation it's just the difference of technology, as Avni was mentioning. And when you help them understand, they will help you understand, and then a common ground we can come to a common ground. Good points, right? So how did we get here? Basically, to understand the other person's thought, perspective, ideas, and come to a mutually common ground without fighting. So Dhruva was lamenting here I was under the influence. We read that it was very difficult to satisfy the Supreme Lord. But in my case, I've satisfied the super soul of the whole universe. But what did I pray? For useless things. Referring to what? Kingdom, the great kingdom. My activities are like a treatment given to a person who's already dead. I'm so unfortunate. In spite of meeting the Lord, who can cut one's link to the birth and death, I have prayed for some same conditions. So basically, the point is we should ask for pure bhakti from the Lord. Right? Dhruva is lamenting after asking all this, even if God that. Because of my state, my foolishness, and paucity of pious activities, although the Lord offered me his personal service, I wanted material. So he's very, very, like he's introspecting, right? My case is just like that of a poor man who, when satisfied by a great emperor, wanted to give him anything he might have asked, but he asked for only a few broken grains of husk rice. Like imagine going to the most wealthy person and saying, "Hey, can you give some puffed rice for $1?" That's what we discussed, right? That's why Dhruva was not feeling so happy. Any thoughts, comments that we learned today about Dhruva's guilt, Dhruva's humility? We learned about how to understand others' perspective, right? And you will try to memorize the text 6. Some of you are already doing in the process. Any other thoughts, questions, comments here? Before we, please try to do that exercise. If you're having a disagreement with anyone, try to have over any topic, whether it's your brother, sister, mother, father, teacher. This can help to understand the other side, okay, friends, in a very gentle and loving way. Okay, so we have also Kahoot for all of you today. Vinita has a nicely prepared one. So she's going to share. So you all get ready. And who is going to win today? Is everyone excited? So please get ready for, and I'll pass on to Vinita. Thank you.
Okay, Hare Krishna, everyone. This Kahoot is like about 20 questions long. So in the interest of time, I think we'll just keep it classic today. Let me share my screen. Because I know some of you are in the Eastern time zone. Can you see my screen? I can't see you guys, so if someone could speak up.
Yes, I can see it.
We can see.
Okay, great. Okay, yeah, there's like 20 questions, so we'll just play the classic mode. Is the music all right?
Yeah. I can't hear anything.
Oh, you can't hear. Is that for everyone or just?
I can't either.
Oh, okay. Is that a little bit better?
We still can't hear it.
Vinita, you might have to share with audio. Stop sharing and share with audio.
Is that better?
I can hear it, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, am I waiting on anybody? Everyone join. No objections. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna get started. Oh wait. A third, is he here? Okay, let's get started. Okay, the Dhruva Maharaj story. Yeah. Okay, after advising Dhruva Maharaj where did Narad Muni go? Yeah, good job, 100% correct. Very good. Okay, true or false? Narad Muni criticized Utan. He went there. He went to visit. False. Yeah. So yeah, what does Narad Muni do instead of criticizing? Yep. He sees Utanpad is distressed and soothes him. It's time of need. Okay. So complete the sentence. A mistake is something you can't come back from. Only a mistake if you don't make an effort to fix it. Something you can come back from, or both blue and yellow. If you chose blue or yellow, you're technically correct. It's both of them. So green is the right answer. Red is definitely not the right answer. You can come back from a mistake. It's not the end of the world. 5 out of 90. What does King Utanpad do? Like after Narad Muni visits him? Does he run away? Does he stay? Yeah, he gives up his kingdom and only thinks of his son. It's not any of these other ones. Okay, 6. Which two are not a key to success? Think about the qualities that made Dhruva Maharaj achieve his goal. What qualities did he have that let him do what he did? So discipline and determination, consistency and ingenuity are both qualities that you need to have for success. Passion and ignorance are both modes of material nature and also not a key to success. So yeah. Question 7. In the first month that Dhruva Maharaj lived in the forest, what did he do? This might be a little bit tricky, so hopefully you guys remember. Oh, okay, yeah, very good. You all got that right. Dhruva only ate berries every 3rd day. Very good. Yeah, that's good. In the 2nd month, what changed? Okay, very good. I see that most of you have been reviewing. I wouldn't have gotten it if I didn't review. Yeah, he only ate dry grass every 6th day in the 2nd month. Okay, question 9. In the 3rd month, what happened here? Yes, he only drank water every 9 days. Yes. In the 4th month, yes, he took breath every 12th day. Very good. Good job to everyone on the leaderboard, by the way. In the 5th month, this is the last one of these. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I think I made a mistake. It's supposed to be red, but you all are technically correct. I'm sorry. This, I don't know why I did that. It's red. I don't know why it says green is right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, no movement, but you all are correct. Very good. I'm proud of you. Number 12, true or false? After he gave up breath, all 3 worlds started to tremble, and universal breathing stopped as a result. True. Yes, good job. It's true. 100%. I'm liking these results, guys. It's very good. 13. This is a puzzle, and it's double points. Try to give you time on these. What are the steps to take when you enter a temple? I like the menacing music. Yes. Yes, you wash your hands and feet, you ring the bell or you knock on the door, you do your Vaishnav Pranam mantra, and then you do your Pranam to Prabhupada. Very good. Most of you got that right. Ooh, saw some movement there. All right. Okay, 14. What items was Lord Vishnu not carrying when he appeared in front of Dhruva? Which of these items was he not carrying? Very good. He doesn't carry a Trishul. That is, in fact, Shivji who carries a Trishul. So, yes. Okay, 15. Why did Dhruv Maharaj feel a little bit awkward when Lord Vishnu appeared in front of him? What was that about? He realized he forgot to comb his hair, he hadn't brushed his teeth in a while, he didn't know how to properly pay his respects. Yeah, it's yellow. I'm sure back then people didn't really... I mean, he was living in the forest, so I guess I'm not sure he really had to worry about either of these things. But yeah, he didn't know how to pay his respects because he was only a little boy. 16. True or false? Lord Vishnu blessed him and knew what he was going through because he is seated in everyone's hearts. I hope you all get this right. True. Very good. Yes. 17. What planet did Vishnu give Dhruva? Hopefully a bit specific. Yeah, full star. Very nice. Good job, guys. 18. And it's a double points. I don't know why I did that. Lord Vishnu tells Dhruva what will happen in the future, and he'll stay young for 35,000 years. True or false? I hope you get this one. Oh, gosh, I tried to trick you guys, but you got it. Yes.
36,000.
Yes, good job. I was just about to ask that. Who knows the actual number? It is 36,000. Yes, it's not 35,000. Gosh, you guys are smart. I thought that would get some people, but good job. Okay, last one, true or false? After Lord Vishnu gave Dhruva what he wanted, was Dhruva happy? Was Dhruva happy? We just discussed this just now. False. Very good. Dhruva was not happy, and we learned today that that was because he didn't ask for the right things, or he felt he didn't ask for the right things. So, good job, guys. All right, let's look at the podium. Number 3. Buddy, good job. Navya, number 2, yay. And Ishan at number 1, yay, good job. And then 4th, I don't know who this is. And then 5 was 2. All right. Very good, everybody. That was a good Kahoot. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. yeah, I guess that's it for today. We'll see you all next week. Okay.
Hare Krishna.